No.
So basically, I had baseball today, right?
Yeah.
And I had just eaten supper before I left. I'm like, okay, it's not gonna hurt. And we're doing this drill, right? We pick a partner and we slowly back up as far as we can, and we throw the ball back and forth. We just take steps back while we're throwing. Yeah. So we're doing that. I was the one moving back. And then while I'm moving back, right, I'm like halfway across the field, right, and then the coach says, "All right, move in." I'm like, "All right." I move in. I stepped on my foot wrong, and I like, ooh, like I just my foot started throbbing when I stepped on it. It's like I cracked it, or I don't know. I damn near sharded myself when I did that. So then, I had to go for a shit really, 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 really bad. I'm like, okay, no sweat, man. Well, when we go back to the dugout, we're like, when I get back to the dugout, I'll go to the outhouse, or, the porta potty. Cause they always have one. And, so I'm looking around like, where's the, where's the outhouse? There was no, porta potty. There was no porta potty anywhere. And I'm behind Confed, right? That's what the thing is. So I couldn't go anywhere. Walking made me want to throw up. Like I saw, it was terrible. So my foot was aching like crazy, and I had to take a shit really bad. So my mobility was it was not the greatest. I couldn't even. Oh my god, bro! They made us do this drill where each person would go on like first base, second base, shortstop, third, and then people would be in the field. And we would do drills like, okay, please on second, you need to hit the ball, throw it in, yeah. Well, that's what we were doing. I'm like, hey, yo, can I stay on third? My foot's hurting, and third is the closest to where we were sitting. He's like, yeah, alright. So I was sitting there, and he was always saying, plays on third. So I was always having to move. And there were always like grounders. The balls that were being thrown at me, they were always thrown really low. I'm on third, and one of my teammates, he's in the outfield. No one went to cut off the ball, so we just chucked it from the outfield, way over my head. Well, not way over my head, but it was over my head. So I jumped, forgetting that I was on the verge of shitting myself. So I jumped high, and I landed, and I got some air squeezed out of my butt, and it went. It was so close. I like still like legs like right together, and I was just standing there for a second. I was like, here you go, and I bent down like straight with like my legs were like literally a field post for like a good 10 seconds. And he goes plays on third, and I like bunny hopped on the base. And he goes and the coach goes, hey, wait, man, you good? I'm like, yeah, my foot just like is aching right now. It's aching. I can't move that well. We all really know I have to go for a shit. So my foot is hurting like crazy, and I have to go for a shit. And then my mom finally pulls in. Right? My mom pulls into the field. Right? She just pulled in. She went to Metro or something. Comes in, and she goes on the bleachers. I look at her. I'm like, you don't even know. I just gave her the biggest eyes. I was like, let's go. Like I put my thumb back and like, let's go home. So it's like, what's wrong? Like my foot's throbbing, you know, like my foot is killing me, and I did like the like do a blinking sign with your hand. I did that. So I'm like, all right, coach, I have to call it quits. My foot is just throbbing right now, and he's like, yeah, all right. And I'm like, I'll see you later, guys. Like, yeah, but and I'm like, okay, mom, we gotta go to a clinic or something. Because my foot is messed up. I don't know what it was. My foot is messed up, by the way. It's really messed up.
Oh.
Wait, I'm like, is the door unlocked? And she's like, yeah, it's unlocked. So I'm like, okay. And I'm like, I'm doing the penguin dance, bro, on my way there to the car. And you know when you have to go for a shit, but there's no toilet around you, so... And sitting down is the worst thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Are you fucking streaming?
I'm still streaming.
Yeah, so you know how sitting down when you have to go for shit is the worst thing?
Yeah.
I'm not talking shit. I'm not talking solid. I'm talking liquid, bro. It's like I had a vagina and I have to go for a piss. It's not even funny.
Bro.
It's not even funny.
Pause. What?
It's not even funny. Oh, so my mom is taking her sweet time. She's talking with her friends like, are the clinics open right now? They search up like every single clinic in oh fuck, and fuck that, Canada. So right, I'm in the car, right, and I'm like sitting at a weird angle. I'm like standing up the seat, and I got some people watching me. There was a grandpa in the car next to us, and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I was like, "Yeah," and I was like acting like I'm reaching for something down on this seat. And my mom was still at the bleachers talking to her friend. So I was like reaching down there for like 20 minutes, bro. My ass, bro. I had to hold my shit. It was crazy. I text my mom, like, Mom, I'm gonna shit all over your car if you don't come over here right now. And she's like, okay, I'm coming.
If you don't bring
and
a bag
she was
right
still
now.
talking with her friend. Your first do with me, bro? I'm gonna make it a porta potty right now, right? Alright. So my mom is, I text my mom, she's like, okay, yeah. And she's taking her sweet ass time still. So, she's like walking slowly. She stopped, she goes, check Facebook or something, I don't know. She finally made it in the car, I'm like, Mom, I'm gonna shit on your seats right now if you don't hurry up. She's like, what?
Like,
And she's like, I gotta go to Rexall. I'm like, no, that's not happening. Then we're at an intersection. The red light was the longest red light of my life. There was there was an old truck that was right behind us. It was just he was going really slow, or in front of us. I mean, he was going really slow, and I'm like, and my foot's throbbing through this entire time. Right? It's literally broken or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
And it's just fucked up. So I had my cleats on. Double knotted, right? Like, so I start untying that bitch right now, but I can't reach it because I'm like leaning to my left, right? And it's my right foot, so I have to sit down normally. When it was all bone in my butt, bro. I clenched so hard. I was like, I was untying the double knot thing, and my foot's aching right now because I don't know what the fuck it is, bro. It's crazy. Anyways, I got home, right? There was no car in front of us this time. My mom sped basically almost the whole way. I'm like limping on one foot, but I'm also not limping because I'm gonna shit on myself. You know, it's like a weird balance, you know? So I walk in the door, right, and I go to the bathroom. That's all you heard, bro. The toilet was a mess. I would have taken a picture, sent it to you. That would have been weird, so I didn't do that.
It's like chocolate
bro, look
slush, bro.
It was terrible. But I'm like, it just looks like brown piss, so like, what's the point?
It's like water.
It was water. Ooh.